Yeah, I'm chill, bro. I'm very chill. I just get pissed off sometimes. I don't like to yell in front of people. I really don't. See, I'm not really yelling in front of anybody, but I know the dog can hear me. I know that for a fact. I don't even care if the dog is uncomfortable. You know why? Barks at me anyway. The dog don't care if I'm uncomfortable. I don't expect it to care. You can't dehumanize me and then humanize a dog in front of me. You can't do that, bro. You cannot fucking do that. I don't allow it. I don't allow it, bro. I don't allow that stuff in my circumference, really. You're gonna humanize a dog while you dehumanize me. Oh, boo 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 boo. Right in front of me. Like, don't fall down, bro. Every time you bend over to pet the dog, I feel like saying, don't fall down now, please. Nobody can pick you up. You're worse than Humpty Dumpty. You're worse than Humpty Dumpty. Nobody can even try to pick you up. Why would they want to put you back together? So you could be a fucking terrorist? No thanks. This is the type of shit I have in my thoughts while it's still here. Because when it's gone, the energy's going to dissipate. And I'm not going to have to feel that way forever, right? It's going to be like... That's why I don't wish death on people. Because that shit comes inevitably, bro. I don't have to wish for something that is always around you. Why would I wish for something that's guaranteed to you? Like, you're stupid. You're dead a long time ago, bro. You have no soul left. Those people have zero amount of soul, in my opinion. They're not doing compassionate things because they feel bad for you. They think that they're gonna get something out of it, maybe. Because they remember what their mommy told them about being generous. Yeah, she's right, but you're not doing it for the right reason. You're not supposed to do nice things just because you might get something done nice in return, bro. You're supposed to do it off the strength and then appreciate what God gives you. Like you earned it. You know, I kind of earned this stuff, in my opinion. None of this shit, you acting like I'm getting something from you that's actually, you know what I mean? None of this shit, you act like I'm just buying shit that has no purpose. That's what I used to get fucking angry about back in New York, dude. You calling me some type of name, you calling me some shit that's not even accurate. But I can't tell the truth about you. You could gaslight yourself all day like you're paying for something, and then when I tell you, yo, back then, you weren't paying for shit. The only thing you were paying is the fact that I'm not having rent. Thank you, dude. You allowed me to go make music from doing that. If I had to pay rent, I probably wouldn't have been able to make any music. Unless it was off the strength of my friends, 100%. And I have to take whatever I could get. I wouldn't have been able to criticize anything about it, right? That bullshit situation. Want me to be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting with a fucking pizza in my hand that I'm not even allowed to have a slice of. Like, bro, you're asking me for this and you're like greedy as fuck. Like, you just ended, you know what I'm saying? That shit got ended over a nickel bag and a slice of pizza and an airhead. You don't think about it. Am I being petty for thinking about it today? Like, oh yeah, that's extra grimy, bro. You act like I don't want to pay. But I'm paying you right now. I'm smoking you up every time I come through. The fuck are you talking about? Want me to pay for your shitty mood? For your dog shit on the floor? Imagine if I was having a cluttered mess down here, telling you to come through and record, and then making you pay for being in a cluttered environment. Like, you can't let the energy flow the way you want to flow like that. You know, you try to dumb it down and drown it out with something. I know I do that when I'm around something uncomfortable. That's how I started rapping to begin with, bro. It ain't about for clout and respect. I like getting respect for doing it the right way, for knowing about hip hop, having a decent flow, not being a little piece of shit shill, just doing something for $1 at the show. Yeah, yeah, I'm not that kind of person, bro. I'm not expecting to be respected for my choices, cause bro, it's not like I was ashamed where I come from, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, this shit is dum dumville. Like they don't even realize where they come from. Still, you're trying to turn it into where they come from, but they don't know where they come from. And then when it turns into where they come from, they don't fucking like it. Like, hey, you successfully gentrified everything to a point where I can't fucking afford it. Hey, you're so great, bro. Like, oh yeah, that's why I said maybe I should have been aborted. I remember back in the day, I said maybe I should have just been aborted, bro. There's no place for me here. How are you gonna tell me that when I'm like not even 10 years old, bro? Gonna end up homeless from doing what? From doing what? How am I gonna end up homeless when I'm 12 years old, bro? From doing what? You want me to get on my knees and service your cock forever because you're doing something you're supposed to do? Like, bro, now is you acting like back then is what is going on now. You know what I'm saying? You acting like back then is actually like some big favor for me to be around it. When right now you're doing me more of a favor and I don't even want to be around it. Isn't that ironic, bro? It's astounding the way these narcissistic people gaslight you to death until you're the evil one. Now they get to point at you acting like you're crazy when I already went to see the shrink because of you. No, that's not the only reason. Definitely had something to do with it, bro. A bereavement. Like, from this angle, from that angle, I'm getting all this demonic shit directed at me because you think I'm strong enough to handle it. Hey, good thing God agreed with you. Tough shit that he tore your life to pieces, dude. Like, in some type of way. He thought you were letting you thought you were being yourself, but God was letting you be that way to help other people around you, not be that way. Like, look at what happens, right? I know that about myself. That's the difference. I know that about myself. I always say, don't listen to them forever. You want to be doing your own thing, right? Like, don't just take all their advice and then act like it's all good, okay? Especially when they're fucking lying to you. Like, yeah, that's why you should censor people like me, because I expose the fact that you're all liars to them. Like, oh yeah, it's not just your teacher and the government and the news. It's your parents, too. They're lying to you. It's the same way when I was your age, dude. When I was 15 years old, right? When I was 16 years old. They were lying to me, too. Fuck you think I got against them just because they're old? Like, bro. Nah, I just agree with you. I just agree with that era that something needs to give. You know, something has to change. For real, for real. And it only happens from within. You know, you keep selling out your fucking area to make another dollar. You know, you sell it out to the biggest fucking paycheck that could give it to you. Wonder why it turns into, like, Industrialville. You wonder why your grandmother's house turns into AutoZone. I don't know. You wonder why, bro. You wonder why your childhood house turns into a bunch of fucking condominiums. You wonder why, bro. Nobody is allowed to have anything. It's like, well, we have to do it the way it's supposed to be done because it's like you're annoying. You know, people are annoying. You're not around for the hard work, right? And then you want to take part in all the spoils of war. And I think that's annoying. I think that's an annoying thing about this culture we got. I know it annoys me. You want me to be like some type of trailblazer in so many ways and then act like I'm not having nothing to say? I shouldn't have anything to say about it anymore. Yeah, people like me been going against it for a while. Without me going against it, you would have been had a boot on your neck. What, are you kidding me? Without people like me just going against it peacefully, you would have been having this shit getting popped in your schoolrooms. Like, oh yeah, that would have been my era, probably. If we weren't so peaceful. You know, they were telling us to be nice people, respectful. A lot of us were getting taught that. I'm not the only one. Look how they lied to us, bro. You all get to act like a bunch of skunt rocks. You get mad when I lift up my hands because you cut me off. You want to get out the car and fight me because I lifted up my hands off the steering wheel. Like, bro, you're not too smart, are you? I could see why there's a lot of you in prison. That's what I felt like telling them. But I just called him a miscreant. I'm like, you're a miscreant, bro. You acting like I'm a ne'er-do-well. I'm the one telling them, don't go to hell over me. I'm not worth it to go to hell, bro. Don't you got kids? Like, oh yeah, I guess you taking it as a threat. Like, what? Yeah, I do. You talk about my children. Bro, your kids would be better off without you, probably. You know what I'm saying? You horrible influence motherfucker. Government deserves to take care of your baby mother. You know what I'm saying? Your baby mother deserves all that, in my opinion. When you act that way, yeah, bro. No wonder they vote for Big Daddy government and go after other races. Like, yeah, no wonder, bro. They were the ones trying to facilitate you having a strong race, and you just disrespected them all day. You shouldn't need people like me to tell them that their natural hair is great. No matter what the race is, bro. I guess I'm such a fucking bigot, racist supremacist for thinking this. Oh yeah, it's not just some fetish or for them to give my dick a kiss because I like the way their lips are. No, that's not what it is, bro. I'd rather stick it inside of the other lips. Oh yeah, I'm not a Finocchio, you know? I don't really like that shit. Like, yeah, it feels good for a little bit, but I'd rather have the other thing. So, sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry, bro. I don't even want that, because now I don't want to do the right thing. All it takes is betraying me one time. I probably won't ever trust you again fully. That's why I say that to myself. How am I supposed to trust you? Really? You were making it about a racial issue. You were making it about every other thing it could possibly be about back in the day. And then come around me all these years later doing the same shit. Wondering why I classify you with all the other narcissists. You act like all the other narcissists. You have a nice mask on for them. Yeah, they love you. Ha 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 ha. But then you save it up for me, acting like that's what I do to you. Like, nah, I don't unload it. You know what I do? I unload it on myself. You don't know that about me? That's why you should tell me to go get help. You should tell me to do it. A lot of these people would be like, just fucking do it. I'd say, I already did it, son. You weren't even there for me. When I'm not complaining about it and it's not a cry for attention, not crying out for help, you ain't there for me. You ain't telling me it's okay. You ain't trying to talk me off no fucking ledge, but I gotta hear you cry about it all day. And then you want to go to these bad places because you think they're gonna fucking help you, when I always knew they don't help me. Oh yeah, I knew that before I was 22. That shit just put a target on my back. All it did was get diagnosed, and it don't help me. They gave me pills that almost killed me, bro. Like, fuck you, you tell me go get help. You're the one talking to a dog like you want to fuck it. You're the one energy swapping with Skells all day and wondering why I don't want to be around it. You're the one sitting in front of a TV screen all day, pounding down calorically dense food, wondering why you got bad health. You're the one eating all these carbs, not moving around. Ever. You don't move around ever. I could see eating a pizza when you want to build your calories and you sit there and be lazy because you want to have a caloric surplus for the day. Like, I get it, bro. I do the same thing, except it turns into a week. It turns into a year. You know, I start worrying about somebody and then my shit becomes unclear. And then I'm sitting here for, like, it's still just winter, bro. Winter lasts longer up here than by you. It's all nice by you. That's why you want to come through. But I'm still in winter mode by the time you're ready to come through. I'm still coming off of winter, bro. It's like I got a little sniffle and you want to be like, hey, let's wear shorts and run through the woods. Like, bro, I got to shovel this shit with a hand plow. You want to come help me? You want to come tell me to drive 2 hours out of my way to come get you? In a blizzard? And you're not paying me, you acting like I don't love you and all this type of shit, bro. When you drug me, you come through and drug me. It's like I drugged myself, I guess. But I ask you nicely not to bring this around me because I have a similar pain. But I have more of a control over it than you. Yeah, I just don't go through there. Because once I get it into my system, I need to feel it the way I want to feel it. And then I get it out of my system and stop doing it. That's why I didn't die from the stupid shit all these people die from. Needles in my arm, too many pills, too many powders in my nose, nothing like this I died from, bro. I could have. Why do you think I don't take pills, bro? What do you think I don't do drugs for? The Lord was telling me they're gonna get to call you crazy more now because you don't. You should just stop taking drugs. It was a near-death experience, bro. It was definitely God or a messenger from God, because the devil wouldn't be telling me to stay off these prescription pills and all the drugs that I like too. It was telling me not to do that. Not even the fun ones that you think are helping you. Yeah, they're helping you get here. They're helping you see clear. But how often do you need to see clearly, bro? You seen clearly, and now you don't retain the information. That's how I know it wasn't Satan, because it was telling me you didn't retain this information yet, bro. It was coming to me like my dad should come to me, instead of fucking screaming at you and acting like he knows better for no reason. Like you're supposed to respect the demon because they're going to vote. Wow, I hear you bitching every morning when you put your fucking boots on. Like, hey, I really want to go do that with my life. Like, great examples, bro. Never do today what you could put off till tomorrow, but you're going to tell me I'm wrong for thinking I'd rather be fishing with my grandpa, bro. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. And if I didn't wake up in time to go fishing with him, he didn't bitch about it. He just said, you woke up too late, buddy. Like, it was fine. There was no anger. No, like, what are you mad about, bro? You still mad about something to this day? You still trying to get me mad about something to this day? I know. You need the energy swap with me so badly. That's why you don't look like you're dying yet. Because you get energy from people. They're not up on your shit like how I am. You're lucky I give you a little bit of energy, because without that, you'd just be bitching to them. I know how to transmute your demon, friend. That's why you should respect me a little bit, instead of getting mad that I'm loud about something when it's not even in your face. I'm not yelling at you like, you're a piece of shit. Track and trace your mother. No. You did that to me, and then I start acting like you, and you call me crazy for it. That's why I don't start acting like you 9 times out of 10. I don't start acting like you unless I'm by myself down here. Not even in front of friends, not in front of a therapist, not in front of a family member, not even in front of a dog do I want to do that. I'd rather be all by myself, all alone. Not even a microphone with the song to pick me up and make it creative. You know what I do this for? So you could show yourself to be a hater. So you could try to trap me in the matrix, and then when other people see that's a day shift, bro. They want you in the day room. You know what I'm saying? Like, go. Act like you like a rainbow, I guess. Act like you love rainbows, I guess, bro. That's what they always tried to say is good for me, in my opinion. Nothing angers me more than the thought of... This guy cracks his hog at work on the clock. When, bro? The ceiling appreciation stream. Let's go. Hi, Storm. Like, I'm not looking at the screen like you. You know, I'm not addicted to screen time like a lot of people are. I'm venting and getting it off my chest. It's not a ceiling appreciation stream. Hey, maybe you should go look at my older videos where I'm catching a bass bigger than your face, you fucking asshole. People like you call a game warden on me when it's no signs that say no fishing. You know, stalkers, bro. I just laugh at you because I don't get in trouble, really. I'm not really doing anything wrong. That's why I just laugh at them, bro. Like, I've been doing the right thing the whole time. On the books jobs, trying to do the right thing. I'm not mad when tax dollars go to helping Americans. I'm mad when tax dollars go to, bullshit, bro. They made you pay tax dollars your whole life to take care of fucking wretches that expect it. Because, you know, somebody promised it to them. I never had that fucking promise, bro. All the things that used to be, they never promised that to me, bro. They tried to, and I was like, that shit's fake, isn't it? That's a Wizard of Oz dream. That's somewhere over the rainbow. That's a fever dream, what you're telling me. This is why I don't look at the screen. It's all robots trying to say some shit. Like, fuck you, dog. Sorry if you get caught in the crossfire. You're not trying to offend me, you know? But look at them. The ceiling appreciation stream. And then they leave when you don't pay attention to them. They're a demon. I'd rather pay attention to them after they leave and, like, look at how they act. Like, why do you think I stay away from all these fucking people, bro? They don't know how to sit in the corner by themselves. When in a room full of people, they need all the attention, right? They don't know how to just vent on themselves. They need to try to clown you out. The ceiling appreciation stream. This guy cracks his hog on the clock at work. It sounds like you wish you could get paid to do that then. Sounds like you're projecting, friend. I think I did that one time. But I like the type of jobs I have, I can't really do that because I'm touching fiberglass, oily tools. Like, I wouldn't want to touch my piche after doing that. Hugging fiberglass insulation. Crammed in an attic. Some shit you would never do for $10 an hour. No, not in 2022. Still getting paid the similar type shit, though. Like, yeah, everything goes up. All inflated except for your dick and your wage, right, bro? What do you think I don't want tax paying? Like, why do you want help from the government? Why do you think they're supposed to help you? All they do is not help you. You pay all this money to them, and they don't help you. You still pay taxes during lockdown time, right? You still pay taxes during government shutdowns, right? Fucking idiot. Go look at the most popular videos, bro. I'm catching a fish. You don't fucking like it. Go suck a dick, bro. I got frozen tundra out here. I don't live in California weather where my brain could cook 24/7. Fucking fanook. You feel me, dog? Oh, no, you don't. You're not there anymore, right? They come on to say shit like that because they're a demonic person, bro. They don't. It doesn't even bother me, really. You know what bothers me? They take the time out to waste on that. Like, why would you waste your time watching some shit that you don't find funny or interesting? You just come to hate watch people. That's why you're a rageaholic. You could doom scroll at work all day. You talk about how I could crack my hog at work. Like, fuck you, bro. I had jobs where you don't get no fucking break. Piece of shit. You little robot avatar. What a fucking fruit bowl you are, is what I say. I think those people are funny, bro. They're very happy. The ceiling appreciation stream. That's funny, bro. That was a good one. Haven't heard that one before. It's almost like somebody's tracking and tracing me from trying to reconnect with them. That's what it seems like to me, you know? Because all of a sudden you get the robots coming in your shit, right? You get those types of people. They don't show their face ever, but they'll be the ones commenting on a ghost profile like, you barely show your face. You're afraid to show your face. Okay, shill. Okay, asset. Like, I don't even be against the government. I read the scripture, bro. That's y'all. You hate the government so much, and then when Jesus comes to take it over, using the body of the snake but putting his head on it, you're gonna be upset, right? Enough to vomit. You're gonna be like, I didn't think it would be like this. I thought that I could just do whatever I want and keep sinning even if I have your name coming out of my lips. Right? That's who they are, no? Oh yeah, they go away when they hear that type of shit, right? Oh yeah, I forgot.